Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are budgeting out the first weekly paycheck for the month of May. And as you guys probably know that have been here for a while, I am a month ahead. So I tuck that money down here. Where did it go? Here it is. During my uh, monthly video, my monthly paycheck video, I pull it all down here, and then each time I budget the paycheck, I pull out that amount. So for the first weekly paycheck, we are going to be budgeting out for, what is it? Because I changed it. It's $1,421. So I increased it by $100, which basically just lessens the amount that's going to end up in saving sweep at the end. I did not get any raises. But the reason why we did that is because I'm trying to think. By now, you've probably have seen the Transfer Tuesday with our tax refund where I did that. So that basically opened up a savings slot for us. And my husband and I went back and forth because he really does need to start saving for a new car. But I feel like a car is one of those things that it should always be in your budget. I don't necessarily want to have a car loan per se, but the reality is that you're going to need a car and your car is going to deteriorate over time. So every 10 years or so, give or take, you're probably going to need to get a new one. So it's really one of those things that should be almost like a regular sinking fund rather than a savings goal. And so we decided that we are going to start saving $100 a month for his car, but we're going to make that a regular sinking fund rather than a bigger savings goal. And so we increased our amount by $100, which essentially decreases our savings sweep line by $100. But anyway, let's get into the budget. So for groceries, we budget $9.90. Still determined to make this number work, even though it's probably not gonna ever work again. But whatever. Restaurants, we put 120. Restaurants and entertainment. Clothes, we put 60 into. New track phones, we put 18. This includes the plan we buy once a year for my son, and then saving for new phones also. My son's lacrosse is getting $36. Oh yeah, that's another expense that's going to be this month that we didn't anticipate. So this month is going to be totally off. I know I said that in my closeout, and that's why I left some money there. But my son has been having a really, really good lacrosse year. He's the goalie for the JV team, and he had 147. What's 147 and 12? 57, 59. He has 159 saves right now. His save rate is something like 67%. And the varsity coach approached him and asked him if he would play on his summer travel team. And he would get all the tuition free. He would get it on scholarship, but he does have to pay for the uniform, which is $650 because predominantly it's the helmet. The helmet is like almost 400 of that $650. So, which was an unexpected thing, but he's not going to turn it down. So, it is what it is. So that's another thing added into my husband's birthday, my daughter's birthday, my son's birthday, my daughter's graduation. I don't know. It's just gonna be an expensive month, guys. I'm anticipating it. I'm like stressing, but knowing that it's gonna be it's going to be an expensive month this month. So anyway, um, Halloween, $10. Mother's Day, 15. We will probably be stealing some. Well, we'll probably be rating this and bringing this down because of the expensive month. Um, but anyways, Father's Day is 15. Easter, we're putting 10. My daughter's cheer, we're putting 47. And date night, we're not putting anything. And here's the new one, guys. Eventually, we would like to be able to save for both of our cars $200 a month. So that's like $400 a month, right? But right now we're just doing 100 for now, easing ourselves into it because we feel like I don't remember the math, but we feel like the maths out that if you're doing $200 a month for 10 years, I don't know. That's like kind of a realistic approach to a new to us used car that's decent and reasonable. Like the car that I have is a 2017 and we bought it in 2020. So it was 3 years old and I think we paid $24,000 for it. I don't remember exact amount, but yeah. And so, just kind of like that's like where we like to do is just drive our cars for a good 10, 15 years or so and save. That's typically how we do it. But for now, we're just doing the 100 and we're going to work our way up to those goals of being able to save 200 for me and 200 for my husband's cars. But at least it's something to start us on that track because, like I said, I look at it like it's one of those things you're going to need like to replace every 10 to 15 years or so. So it should be somewhere in your sinking funds like as a normal expense because we're coming into that retirement season, right? And so when we're in that retirement season, I mean we got a ways. We got about 10 or so years before I think my husband retires, but then what do you do when you need a new car and you're on a fixed income? So I feel like it should be a part of the normal sinking fund. So this way we're accounting for that in those years. But anyway, we're working our way into it. So we're going to give him $100. And he already has $756 in here because he had an older truck that he sold last August because his dad was going to give him and did give him his old truck, which was slightly newer. So I think his truck that he sold was a 2006 and now the one he has is like a 2009. So slight little upgrade. And we bought his dad's one. His dad gave us a deal. Like told us was for like $1,000, I think, something like that. So between the sale of his and then the purchase of that one, this was like the remaining amount. Well, the 756 was the remaining amount, and we just tucked it in this line, and it was sitting there since last August. But now we're going to start to try to put more money in and build it up. So that's a new added item on our budget. But anyway, that is the first weekly paycheck for the month of May. And yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel with others. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.